Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next video on the Practical Weapons channel. Today I'm going to show you my most recent purchase and one of my most practical firearms, or at least cost-effective. Walther Creed. This is a probably least expensive Walther pistol. It is 9mm. It is not a striker. It is actually a hammer-based firearm. As you can see, here is the hidden hammer. It is a pre-cocked hammer, whatever that means. I'm not particularly understanding the concept, but one thing I do know, it has very, very nice trigger. Obviously, cannot do it in the open state. You cannot cock it manually, it's double action only in that perspective. It is compact in size, very similar to a Glock 17, a little bit larger, just in comparison. It is about 1 inch longer than a Glock 17, which of course I own, just like most of us. It has 16+1 capacity. Megar made magazines that are also compatible with the Walther PPX, which I own as well, which I will show you in a different comparison video. Here's the barrel. Disassembly is extremely simple for field disassembly, but what I wanted to show you is you can easily change the front side by just unscrewing it, and you can easily change the rear side. What it is compatible with? From size perspective, not a single idea at this time. I'm going to look into it possibly, but for a low expense pistol, I don't know if I want to install expensive sights. Has very nice metal slide, polymer frame. The barrel is compatible with the PPX, so for example, if you had a PPX M1 with a threaded barrel, you can install it here, and the other way around. You can see you can remove the sides, just push them out, rear side. The front side is removable from the inside. The original Walther grip, which I personally like, it fits my hand very well. Some people don't like it. It is not as good as the PPQ grip, but it is very, very usable. Very interesting opening or cut out in the grip for the mags, so you can actually, if it doesn't come out, you can still grab them on both sides and pull them out. Now let's take a look at the trigger. As you can see, here's the hammer coming out a little bit. Here's the trigger resetting. Reset. And ready. Very low pressure. We will measure the pounds required for the trigger pressure. It is also very well compatible with the PL Mini from Olight. This is the PL Mini Valkyrie, not the version 2. See, it fits very nicely. Available both front options, as in right hand, left hand, depending on which hand you're using. Very comfortable for the normal grip to access the light, and it sits almost exactly the same length as the barrel, so there is no additional items. From that perspective, of course, it will not work as a stop for the gun at the barrier because they are the same length. However, all of this fails in front of the one simple thing. This gun was $249 at CDNN. In my mind, this is probably one of the most practical pistols as far as first gun. If you need a gun to stash somewhere in a car, in your summer house, Something that you don't want to spend a lot of money on, but will be a very functional firearm in case you need it and you didn't bring something with you. This could be a very sensible home defense firearm. Capacity, ergonomics, good trigger. And if they confiscate it after you made somebody into compost, guess what? You're out of 250 bucks. You don't need to worry about the expense. This could be a car gun, if you need to. Again, everything has to be legal from what you do, but this is a very, very practical firearm. Not to mention, the magazines are only 20 bucks, which is always good. They're not as easy to find, but when you do, you'll know that they're not expensive. That's about it. I think this fits into the same role as my XR EP9. It gives you all the nice functions without the extras for very little amount of money. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.